Hmm. Can't hear you. What's up, everybody? We're trying to get all the get Zoe sound right. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can't hear you. Can everybody hear me? Okay, yeah, they can hear me, Zoe. They can hear me, but they can't hear you. Everybody hit the like button if you can. We getting Zoe sound together. He gonna have it fixed in a minute here. What's good, everybody? All right, there. What's good with y'all, man? We trying to get Zoe sound together. What up, Caesar? What up? What up, Derek? What up, Mr. Murray? What up, Dolphin 1989? What's up, Michigan? Fantastic.
Testing. Can y'all hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right.
Connect.
Yeah, I was on the wrong setting. Sorry about that, family. Sorry about that, family. What's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans? Your boy Lonzo 1219, aka Harlem Hurricanes, are back in the building. Boy Groovy Lou representing
What's
the
good?
CWO. We all representing the CWO thing, man. Sorry about that. My camera kind of blurry too, so I might want to fix my that. Matter of fact, I'm not even on my webcam. That's
You
another
know,
thing. I'm not even on my webcam. So I need to switch my web. I don't know how all my settings got destroyed because my webcam not even on. So I need to go to my webcam. Let me just go to my camera.
what up, Wayne Smith? I know y'all ready to get to it and talk about this, but we're gonna get to it in a minute and get everything together. Let some more people come in, you know what I'm saying? Y'all please like that like button if y'all can.
How was that right there?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's bright and more.
Yeah, I had the wrong. I was on my laptop camera. What the
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
going
on
on? I was on my laptop camera. So I was
mine.
doing everything, bro. I was doing everything. We trying to get you right today. Now I'm messing up. You know what I'm
Finally
saying?
got me right.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, families? Trying to get these things, trying to get this thing in order. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have everything perfect. Y'all see Ruby Lou yesterday. Y'all see what he did yesterday with the getting everybody to get a CWO shout out, man. That was all him, man. I appreciate that, man. Gave all the players. We gonna put a little collage. We gonna put a little collage together with that. You know what I'm saying? And we only gonna be on for like maybe an hour and a half today. We're not gonna do no 3 hour podcast a night, man. I gotta work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? I got things to do. So I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let you start out on your takeaways, especially from the offense, because you got, what I'm saying, you got, you real passionate about that quarterback situation. So I'm gonna let you tell me what you thought about that offense, man, and what you think, what your takeaways, what I'm saying, what we need to work on, and what you like or didn't like, whatever.
Okay. So I just want to start off by saying University of Miami, they did decent this week, and they got a good win. We won by 21 points. So I can't get mad at that at all. We came and did what we were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to University of Miami for pulling out a win for getting their 5th win of the season. We finally started Jakari Brown. He had got his first start this week. The offense looked a little bit different. It felt different. Everything felt different about the plays. Everything looked a little bit different because the run threat was there. You know what I'm saying? It was just a couple things that I was just like, I felt like we OD'd on, and we kind of need to balance it out for moving forward. We're gonna move forward with Jakari Brown. If we're gonna move forward with him, we got to protect our quarterback. And just because he's 6'4", like 200 something pounds, he big like Cam. He looked like he about Cam Newton size or whatever. But just because he's big, that don't mean he can't get injured. So if we're gonna move forward with this quarterback, I just need Gaddis to don't OD on the quarterback direct, like draw runs. Give me a good 4, max 5 runs of that. And they better not be like infield calls. I want to be at the 50 or inside the middle of the field, and then you calling draw plays or whatever. Like, we really need him to do that right there. We don't really need him to do that right there. You want to call those draw plays when we're 20 going in, 15 going in, 10 going in, I'm cool with that. But don't OD on the run plays, because we're trying to keep our guys healthy. We already down our starting quarterback. We don't need to be down. If Jakari Brown gets hurt, we back to square one again. And I'm not trying to go back to square one based upon all of these run calls. Like, our quarterback had 19 carries. A little bit under half of that was breakdown natural runs that he did. But it was a lot of direct run calls for him, like draw it up, like you get the ball, you gonna run it like a running back. And that's what I don't want. So we got to limit his runs. I want to see him get, like I said, 4 or 5, maybe that's max on the quarterback direct runs. 4 or 5 max with him. And then after that, it has to be natural plays or whatever, because we don't have, if you're going to do a wildcat, then put Brashard back there. Let Brashard get the ball and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember Miami Park Meadow, starting quarterback, got injured last year in high school, and he played the rest of the season as their quarterback. And they pretty much ran wildcat. So if you want to do that, put some other players back there that's actually can take them licks. We can't afford it for our quarterback. He's the starter now, so we can't afford for him to take that lick and get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it about that.
All right. I think he did a good job. I do think they OD'd a little bit on the run. I think part of the reason was I don't think they know each other yet. I think they have to learn each other. Um, he wasn't even projected really to play this year, and I don't know if he was projected to play next year because it was supposed to be handed off to Garcia. But I do believe Tyler Van Dyke will transfer out and be at SMU next year. That's my opinion. I believe, and this is not anything I'm hearing from anybody, but I believe TVD will be at SMU next year with Lashley, because I think Brown has, if he continues to play the way he played, and continues to get better each week, I believe that he has that position locked down off of this one game. So I do believe that Tyler Van Dyke will transfer out and go to go to SMU to finish his career out with Red Lashley. Red Lashley has a senior quarterback at SMU right now. This is his last year at quarterback. They really don't have nobody behind him, especially nobody like Tyler Van Dyke. So I believe TVD will be at SMU next year. I also believe that Garcia is going to transfer. And the reason why I believe that Garcia is going to transfer is because we do have some young quarterbacks coming in. And with Brown, with Ja'Cory Brown being younger than Garcia, and he's actually a class behind Garcia, which means he would actually have to get hurt, or he would have to really beat him out. And he already lost his starting quarterback competition to Tyler Van Dyke. I don't see him. He's a very talented quarterback. I don't see him sitting around waiting and hoping that something happens. You see what I'm saying? If Ja'Cory Brown plays 3 years, if he's a quarterback that can play 3 years at Miami, that means Garcia will wait to his senior year to be a starting quarterback, and I don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. So with the play of Ja'Cory Brown yesterday, I do feel like we're gonna lose both our very talented quarterbacks. I think both of them will be gone. What I saw from Ja'Cory Brown yesterday, I saw some great plays and I saw some immature plays. I saw some plays that a freshman or that a freshman would make or that a rookie would make in the NFL. I saw some plays that a senior would make and that a veteran will make it NFL. I saw great plays. I saw some great reads, hitting the quarter, getting the ball to the receivers in space to where they can make moves and not just going for the deep ball. But I also saw him miss on a couple of deep balls where he had 88 wide open. Y'all know why I know his name. I just call him 88. I'm getting that stuff. That's his number. That's 88, man. It just flow good to me. But he missed him a couple times. I thought he was open and he didn't get the ball to him. It could have been a read thing. It could have been, it could have been a Gaddis thing. Him telling him to throw the ball down, check the ball down, because a lot of times with these young quarterbacks, you want to do a lot of check downs. You don't want to force plays on them. But I feel like as the season go along, that he can make up on these things. Um, the motion tight end, yeah, I want to get on that. That helped a lot. And that helped him out a lot. It helped move the ball offense around a lot, and it also helped the running game. But I think what Ja'Cory Brown brings, and you mentioned this earlier, before he started playing, what he brings is that dual threat. It helps the running game a lot. It helps the running game a lot. It helps guys like Jalen Knight and be able to get down the field, because they're not just focusing on the running backs. They're worried about what Mr. Brown is going to do to them. So you know what I'm saying. So it's like, okay, we got to pick our poison here. And I don't think we've ever had a real dual threat quarterback at Miami. I don't remember ever seeing a true real dual threat quarterback at the University of Miami. We've had quarterbacks that could uh, throw throw good and they're mobile. We've never had a running quarterback besides Derek King, but he could run good, but he couldn't throw.
It's Kenny Kelly. Was Kenny Kelly considered a running quarterback?
Did he run good?
He ran decent. I remember him in
Was
high
it,
school.
I mean, was it dual threat though? Like, was it you
Derek
have to really worry about him?
Derek Crudup was.
Huh?
Derek Crudup was.
Did he start?
Nah, he was a backup. But these
But I
quarterbacks,
mean, somebody with the key. I'm saying somebody with the keys. Somebody with
oh
the
yeah, nah,
keys.
none of them
Yeah,
quarterbacks were 6'4",
yeah.
six four,
Somebody with the keys to the somebody with the keys to the offense that you have to game plan for.
Yeah, we never had one. We never
Yeah.
had.
So that's a different dynamic at Miami. Um. And no, I love your passion. I love your passion, Canes Dolphins 1989. Slow your roll, bro. Slow your roll off of one game. Slow your roll. I do not think we will be beating Clemson next week. I'm telling you this right now. I do not think we'll be beating.
Shout out to what's
Yeah.
up, Liddell?
Hold up. Hold on. I'm gonna let you handle it for a second.
Shout out to everybody in the live chat, man. Y'all hit the like button if y'all can, man.
My bad. I was talking to my daughter. Um. So yeah, I haven't seen that, but it also made the offensive line. Even though you said the offensive line been looking good all year, it made them look better. It made them look better, and it wasn't like it was against App State. you know what I'm saying, or it wasn't against a great team, but it was against a quality ACC team that honestly we've been losing to teams like that. Malik Rozier wasn't no dual threat. Malik Rozier was he could get you outside the pocket. Malik Rozier wasn't outrunning nobody, bro. There wasn't nobody afraid of him. Wasn't nobody afraid of Malik Rozier beating, and he could barely throw. He had a couple good games with him. I'm talking about a game breaking dual threat quarterback. You bring me no damn Malik Rozier. I'd have on you with that right there, Derek.
No disrespect to Malik. Malik Rozier, but I've always felt like I don't know who recruited him. I don't feel like he was ever like my caliber.
Nobody was afraid of Malik. Perry wasn't a dual threat. Perry had a long stride, but what I mean by dual threat is y'all see that play when he broke outside the pocket.
Yeah.
He high stepped down the sideline, and what I mean by dual threat is like somebody who's explosive.
Yeah.
That first step explosive. Perry was not that. And everybody know I'm the biggest N'Kosi Perry fan in the world. Perry was not that. He was not that. Not even close to that.
Let me ask you a question though. Do you consider?
I don't care if he came out as a dual threat. He wasn't no dual threat.
You consider Derek Rosada a dual threat? I mean, Jaden Rosada a dual threat?
I'm talking about somebody that handed the keys at Miami.
I'm saying, like, if we was to get him, do you think he's a dual threat?
I don't. I told you now when it comes to a lot of players I don't know about, I'm not gonna. Is he a high school player?
Yeah, he's a 5-star.
I told you that's your lane. That ain't my lane.
Okay, all right.
It's not my lane. I can't comment.
I think he more like N'Kosi Perry. I don't think he can run.
Remember last week when you asked me what do I think about Brown? What did I say?
You said nothing.
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 Now I'm gonna show you what I mean by saying nothing. Right. This is why I say nothing. This is why I say about saying nothing. All right. Right now we've seen that one game, which was a very good game, but it was a very good game in the first. Huh? I'm already on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We ain't gonna do it. Remember what I said last week, right? About Ja'Cory Brown, right? So now we have this one good game, and we got somebody here talking we're gonna beat Clemson. Remember I said the highs and lows. We beat Georgia Tech. We beat Georgia Tech. We just got throttled by Florida State. Like throttled. Virginia Tech. I mean, Clemson is way better than both of them. Like it might not be a player on either side of those football, on neither one of those teams that can start for Clemson. Like serious. It might not be. We might not be a player. Now, Clemson quarterback doesn't impress me that much. He's gotten better. It doesn't impress me that much.
He doesn't.
But their defensive line is not Georgia Tech defensive line. That's why if y'all listen to Groovy, he's basically telling y'all this is why he don't want to see Ja'Cory Brown doing all that running, because a team like Clemson will murder him.
Exactly. That's what we getting to. I'm
gonna give you players. Murder him.
KJ Henry will murder him. 54, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. will murder him. He will have a concussion. He will be concussed. Really, the starting five defensive line of Clemson, all them boys is draftable guys.
Draftable. All of them might go between the first and second round. All of them.
First and second round. And
all of them. I'm talking about the whole defense. The whole four starters of the.
And then they got all of them. 3 backups. That's the same way.
Yeah, all 4 of them will go in between the first and second round. All of them. None of them will fall to the 3rd round.
So that's why people.
That's saying something.
That's why people. I'm stressing this week on Gaddis. Like let's see if he continues. Okay, that's the excuse you give. Okay, they're trying to figure each other out. He ain't know. Okay, this week there's no excuses because the boy is either he gonna get concussed, he's gonna get a leg injury, he's gonna get some type of injury, for running him so much like a running back. I don't.
Oh, can I interrupt you for a second? Liddell, I'm sorry. No. De'Aaron King was a roll to the right, throw the ball, get tipped at the line of scrimmage, or get a couple yards. De'Aaron King was not a dual threat quarterback, bro. Just like people bet me he was going to the pros, and I told everybody he wasn't going to the pros.
I knew he wasn't going.
De'Aaron King was Kevin Hart playing football, bro. He was short, pretty fast. He was short and not fast, pretty quick, not explosive. When I say dual threat, right? Listen to me. I can go with Steve Young and John Elway when they were young. That's dual threat. I'm going with Michael Vick. That's dual threat. I'm going with Cam Newton. That was dual threat. I'm going with Vince Young. Like I'm going like some guys that were true dual threats. De'Aaron King was dual but no threat. Okay, he had dual pipes. He had flow masters. You know what I'm saying? That's what he had. He was not a dual threat.
Shout out to my brother Liddell tuning in tonight.
What's going on, Liddell? What's good with you, fam?
That's the one from New York I was telling you about.
What's good, fam? What part of New York you from? I'm from Harlem. No Field 112, baby. Lenox Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Forster Projects.
We're gonna drop it in there in a minute. But yeah, man, we can't afford to run Ja'Cory Brown like wild this week, man, because I'm scared. I'm actually scared for him because I'm like I don't want no damaged goods going into next season. We already losing recruits at that position, and like I'm scared for what Zoe said. Zoe said he feel like TVD and Garcia is gonna transfer. And what does the quarterback room look like after that? You know, we got to lock in with Emory Williams. He's locked in coming in next year. And he's another elite 11 quarterback or whatever. But he's not a dual threat quarterback. He's a pro-style quarterback. He don't use his legs, but he gets rid of the ball fast. Good. He can be successful, but he's not a dual threat. He has no threat up the run with his legs.
De'Aaron King was Ja'Cory Brown is 6'4". De'Aaron King was 4'6". Okay? Big difference. It's a big difference, man. It's levels to this shit.
Oh, he's gonna get drafted. Hey, and the jury's still out on this Stetson Bennett from Georgia. Everybody want to give him props. Give him props all you want to. But I'm just talking about for size measurables. I have heard of Doug Flutie. I have heard of Murray, Mr. Murray in Arizona, but he don't give me them vibes as a really draftable quarterback. I don't care how much he wins at Georgia. Georgia team is loaded. They are loaded with players in depth.
Them two tight ends, that number 19, boy, that white boy bad.
That Bowers. And we lost the recruiting battle because we was recruiting Washington. We wanted him bad. We lost out on recruiting with him. You know what I'm saying?
That number 19, boy. Oh my God.
They got a team.
Oh.
And they run the same exact defense that we run, but it just looked totally different when they run it as opposed to when we run it.
Well, they got better talent too, though. They do have better talent. You know what I'm saying? They actually have real linebackers playing linebackers. I mean, linebackers that were recruited to play linebackers.
That's the only thing I'm gonna give them over us. Linebacker.
And system. They've been in that system for a few years.
In the system.
You know, so they get a chance. You got a chance to learn each other.
Because linebackers is still our weakest position. Even with the whole O-line injury, linebacker is still the weakest position that we got. So
now, give Cam Kitchens, you know what I'm saying? I did post that Cam Kitchens with you and Cam Kitchens. I did post that on I did post it on the shorts on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do that again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my little bro Cam Kitchens, man. Got to see him up close and personal yesterday at the Georgia Tech game, man.
Shout out to
I appreciate that. Appreciate you doing that. Got everybody on there. You know what I'm saying? Do that Canesboro order shout out, man.
A lot of players, man. We got a lot of players. Shout out to all the players that gave a shout out for Kane's Royal Order, man. We really appreciate that, man. Garcia, you ain't going nowhere because when you gave me that shout out, I felt like you was here, and I said, bro, I watched you at Grayson, bro. Keep doing your thing or whatever like that. We still need.
See. My thing is, I think it's best for him to. I don't listen. I'm not saying I want him to do it because he's not good enough. I'm saying I really want him to do it I want him to go pro. I don't want him to. I have an opportunity to go pro. You see what I'm saying? I don't want him to sit back and not have an opportunity to sit back and have an opportunity to play. You know what I'm saying? I just think and the way the portal is now, it's not like he won't be able to go to a great school. You know, I just want to see him. I want to see him shine. And if he does transfer, if both of them transfer, believe me, I will be rooting for those guys every single week. But this is why I like the transfer portal. This is where I like it, is because like if I mean just put yourself and myself in their positions. Like I have a guy that's younger than me that's in front of me right now. That's younger than me in front of me, and then like you said, I got another guy coming in that's top quarterback in the nation. If I know I'm going to a school like even Georgia Tech, where I know I'm going to be able to start, or Mississippi State, or something where I know I'm going to be able to start with a Mike Leach or something like that. Like I would tell him to take that. If it's a guaranteed starting position, I would tell him to take that because I want to see him succeed. I want to see him win. I don't want to see him holding a clipboard when I know how talented he is. So this is not something that I heard from somebody. It's just that, and I don't want to lose him, but I don't want to be selfish with it neither.
But you know the way I look at football nowadays, or whatever, these kids and no shot to no athletes that's out there right now. This ain't a shot at y'all. It's just what it is. It's just what I've been seeing and what's been going on. The kids nowadays aren't as hardy as we and aren't as durable as we used to be. Because when I played, there was one starter and a backup, and the backup barely played because the starters held up all season. Nowadays in football, the reason why I said don't transfer is because with the highest, especially if we keep this offensive coordinator with the high, and even if we don't keep the offensive coordinator, just with him being the fact that he uses his legs.
Like, so if we get a chance to go with Lane Kiffin,
he's still gonna have to take licks. It's up to Shakari Brown.
No, I'm saying, but if Garcia get a chance to go play with Lane Kiffin, you tell him and guarantee start, you tell him no.
If Garcia go play with Lane Kiffin, I salute him. But him or TVD has to stay. I think that makes our team better.
Both of them are gone. Both of them guys want to play. They don't. Both of them guys want to play.
Then come back next year and battle. I don't think the positions we give it.
I'm not with that. See, I'm not right here. See, this is why I agree to transfer portal. This is why I agree with these guys being able to lead, because coaches do it all the time. Coaches have done it all the time. They see a better opportunity and they take a better opportunity. Like at quarterback, there's only like it's not like other positions like running back. Okay, I might lose my starting job, but I'm still gonna be able to get out there and play. You know what I'm saying? I have to basically hope that a quarterback get hurt in order for me to get on the field. You see what I'm saying? If I got an opportunity to go out here and play for another Power 5 school where I know I'm going to guarantee start, you have to take that because, and like I say, if it was TVD and Steele Garcia fighting it out, yes, Garcia stays.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? But
it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good.
He got leapfrogged by a freshman.
Yeah,
by a true freshman.
He don't got. It's because he can't use his legs like that. He ain't dynamic explosive like that. That's what's the juggernaut. That's what the whole thing is. It's like it's important.
All of this is how Ja'Cory Brown finishes the season now. All this play case on how Ja'Cory Brown finishes the season.
That's what I'm saying. Like this Clemson game and this Pittsburgh game is a big game. It's a big game for me because we're gonna see. We saw one game. It looked good. It looked good on both sides. But like the jury's still, for me, the jury's still out on the whole coaching staff. Still, for me, except for the D line, except for what Salavi and Salavi, and the other coach, defensive line coach, and Jason Taylor doing over there. I love what they're doing over there. It's phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I want us to add more players in the rotation too. Don't forget about Chance Williams because y'all just put him in. He just had a hell of a game this week and last week. So we kind of forgot about him at a point in the season where we could have used him or whatever. But for the most part, the defensive line has been the best part of our team, best position of our team. They produce the most out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give them coaches they dues, and then the jury's still out on a lot of other coaches. Like this is
jury ain't out on Gaddis. Gaddis have to.
Gaddis got to even with all the good Ja'Cory Brown did, all the running plays he bust open he did, the offense still sputtered and it still was stagnant. Like it was 14-7 for like the whole third quarter, and then we had a chance to just take it and take advantage and run through them, and it was just damn. Why you call that? Damn, why you call that? Damn, why you win that formation? Damn, why you keep running on first and second down and then put us a third down, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 8, 3rd and like what's up? Like with the first two plays, like what are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Like, can you come out and pass on first down? Can you mix it up? Like, show me something. Like, show me some consistency, coach, offensive coordinator. But I haven't been getting it, and we end up squeezing that other touchdown in, getting 21 points, and pushing the lead up, and then boom, Cam came and made a play, and then Stevenson made a play, and then you know we end up scoring again. You know what I'm saying? Ja'Cory Brown running, using his legs. I don't give, unless it was a direct run play, I don't give Gaddis no credit for a breakdown play. That's just God-given talent that God gave Ja'Cory Brown. When he don't got nobody to throw the ball to, or he ain't confident in making this throw, he pull it down. That boy was getting yards. He was gashing them boys.
You know, he just asked me. It was just a question asked to me, and we differ on this right here. He just asked me a question: are you still sold on Kevin Steele? Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Kevin Steele is not on the clock for me. I'm sold on Kevin Steele right now.
He on the clock.
I mean, hey, and listen. It is okay to disagree. Like everybody is different. He's not. I can mention 2 plays that 2 games that they got throttled in. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we are playing with some especially with no linebackers. And like you say, he had some players out of position, and I totally agree with that. But I'm so the defense has been pretty solid this year. It's not like the defense has been trash this year. They weren't worse than what they were last year. We ain't give up 830 yards again on the ground against North Carolina again. So we got some bad games, but am I still sold on Kevin Steele? As of right now, yes, I'm still sold on Kevin Steele, and that it can change by the end of the year. But right now, yes, I'm still sold on him. I would like to see what he does when they get some better linebackers in. I like the adjustments that they made yesterday, especially with the defensive backs, and he probably was listening to you. You know what I'm saying? But I like the adjustments that they made with the defense. I saw improvement. I saw no improvement from the offense. I saw a first quarter and I saw a fourth quarter where Ja'Cory Brown basically carried us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I saw. On defense, I saw game making adjustments. I saw a guy get 4 interceptions yesterday, or 3 interceptions yesterday, and then 1 return for a touchdown. I saw safeties playing back yesterday, not up towards it. I saw them actually. I saw everything that people wanted them to see. I saw them bring in, especially on the defense side of the ball. I saw them bringing in young players. I saw them rotating players. I saw a lot. I saw Kevin Steele actually looking at his mistakes. And the one thing that I do like about Kevin Steele that I don't like about Gaddis is that Kevin Steele at least takes accountability for what he does. And he with the talent that we have, he's tried to get better and better. We've had some bad games, some terrible games where I've called him out. But no, I'm still sold on Kevin Steele. Like I say, next week is going to be a big test. Next week is going to be a big test. Ask me that question after the Clemson game.
I'm
Ask me that question after the Clemson game.
whoever it was that asked the question or whatever, I'm not sold on Kevin Steele. Yeah, and I understand that he does. I do respect that he does take responsibility for that, and I do like that or whatever. But the thing that I just can't get with, besides like let's cut all the nice stuff. Oh, I take accountability. Let's cut all that right now. We want production. So my thing is,
have we not gotten production out of this defense this year, though? I think we got more production than we thought we was gonna get.
I don't think so. I thought we were supposed to be. I think we were supposed to be on the up and up with the defense.
I didn't think so.
At least the secondary. We haven't really been. We've been having problems with out of the linebackers not tackling and not filling the right gaps. But we have a bigger problem with the DBs giving up free touchdowns. That really hurts us. So what I'm saying is,
oh my bad. So if the DBs continue to play that they play, yes, I'm gonna say get this interception. But if they continue to play that they played yesterday and they get better, they continue to play that they played yesterday. How do you feel then?
If they play like they played yesterday and just off assignment, how Kevin Steele, after getting gashed against Florida State, we still giving up games. It's the 9th game of the season. I'm gonna keep saying that. It's the 9th game of the season. We still giving up bombs. We still looking at each other stupid like, I didn't know I was supposed to be back. I didn't know I was supposed to be up. You only make the call. We still, hey, bro, that post had been cut out. You know what I'm saying? If we would play like how we played against Georgia Tech, we would have beat Middle Tennessee State. We would have beat North Carolina. We would have beat really all of our losses, even Texas A&M. We would have played them even tighter. We probably would have won that game.
You know what I can say about it right here? If like this is why I say I don't want Mario fired. I want to score Mario. This is why I say I want Mario fired. If I remember, I worked for ESPN the radio here in Columbia, South Carolina. I worked for them for 4 years, right? And I remember working for them and taking in. We did college football every day. Every day we did college football. There was a Clemson affiliated station. We talked about everybody. Including my Hurricanes. And I remember everybody wanted Dabo fired after year 1. And after year 2, they wanted Dabo fired. After year 3, they wanted Dabo fired. After year 4, they wanted Dabo fired. After year 5, they wanted Dabo fired. Right? And one thing I can say, and I remember Slim Shady Kane say this all the time, we got to be more patient. It takes some coaches a little bit more time. And we do knee-jerk reactions sometimes, right? If they would have fired Dabo Swinney, would they have those 2 national championships? I remember what's name first year at Clemson. Brett Venables first year at Clemson. They were terrible. The defense was terrible. It was terrible. If they'd have fired Brett Venables after that first year, would Clemson still have those national championships?
No.
That's why. Now, like I said, it's different with Gaddis because I look at attitude. I look at attitude. I look at accountability, especially when it comes to grown men. Especially when it comes to grown men, I look at accountability, and I look at attitude. The one thing, my knock on Mario was never calling a play. It's my main knock on Mario. Is never calling a play. Offensively or defensively.
Do Dabo call any plays?
No.
So
no, never call a play. That's why I'm not calling for his head.
The only thing that changed with them is those years that you said it was horrible, they didn't have the players.
When Brett Venables got there, they did. When Brett got there, that defense was solid. It was horrible.
They got their recruiting together at some point due to their regime.
That's what I'm saying. So I can say with Gaddis, I swear you can let him go today. But with it's not just recruiting to me. Let me see if Kevin Steele. Let me see if Kevin Steele, if they can stay on that same trajectory that they was on yesterday, and just move up, because I don't see them reverting back to what was so successful yesterday. I don't see them reverting back to that. That's what I don't see that happening. Like I said, I think he listened to you. I think he listened to you. Okay. Because everything that you said those safeties were doing, like I say, on the post route, on that post route on DJ Ivy yesterday. They ran a post route on DJ Ivy yesterday. That one that Cam Kitchen intercepted. All right. If Cam Kitchen wasn't there, that was a touchdown. Or at least a 40, 50-yard play. Okay? Period. But it would have been a 40, 50-yard play, but it would not have been on DJ Ivy. It would have been the safety not being in the position he was supposed to be in.
It's been the safeties all year for the exception of one time, only in the Middle Tennessee State game when I told you the man just straight out beat DJ Ivy on a vertical. He didn't do no cut.
Yeah.
He straight up his zone and ran past him.
That dude ran like a 419 though, didn't he?
Yeah, but DJ Ivy fast too.
Ain't that DJ ran like a 4.5, 4.4.
And I run slower than that, and I could cover dudes running 4.2s. I was covering dudes running 4.2.
Yeah, he got beat.
You just gotta have technique, and you guys gotta know how to run and run, get out of there. Like if I'm playing bail technique, and this dude running 4.2, and you think I'm gonna let this dude run past me? No, he not. I don't care how fast you is.
But he wasn't bail. He was impressed.
That's what I'm saying.
That was the problem. And I'm even more upset because he was impressed and shit got his hands on.
Exactly. And then you just gotta know this is like another DB thing. Like with me being, I play corner and safety. If I have a big tall corner, like a 6', 6'1" corner, this is rule number one with that. Rule number one, you match body size with body size. You don't put a 6'1" corner to cover Deshaun Jackson or Antonio Brown. That don't work. You put another 5'9", 5'10", 5'8" DB against him. You put quick on quick, big on big. You put DJ Ivy with the big receivers and let him jam the big receiver because guess what? The bigger receiver like Brandon Marshall, he ain't that quick. So DJ Ivy ain't that quick. So DJ Ivy got long arms. He can put his hands on him now. DJ Ivy can't possibly put his hands on the little slot receiver, small 150-pound receiver. You got to put small on small. I would have rather you put Corey Couch on him, somebody that's smaller, quicker, that can run with it. Malik Curtis on a quicker receiver. You don't put a big corner on a small receiver. It's never going to work. I seen Antonio Brown kill Antonio Cromartie. And Antonio Cromartie had like 10 picks that year. And you put Jalen Ramsey on Antonio Brown and see what happened. You put Jalen Brown on Ramsey on the bigger receivers in the league, the DK Metcalfs, the big Michael Thomases, you put him against the big receivers. You don't put him against.
But you know, a lot of times though, like, and I learned this from what Richard Sherman said. A lot of times, they don't check. Whatever side you play on, the side you play on.
I don't believe in that.
No. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying though. This is what Richard said. If you look at 90% of the cornerbacks in the NFL, they never switch sides.
That's true.
Whatever side they play on, the side they play on. So that's how they create. That's how they create those mismatches. They're stupid.
All my corner. If I played on team, all my DBs and corners going on both sides. You're going to learn the left side and the right side. What is the sense of you? You a left corner? Like what is that? A right corner? Like what the hell?
Thank you, Smiley J. Smiley J. Say, I love how you gentlemen can disagree and still be respectful. Because I mean, it's different parts of the game. Like he can see something. He can see something one way, and I can see it another. That doesn't mean I'm wrong and he's wrong. It's just what I'm saying. He sees it totally different than me, and he could be right. He could be right about Kevin Steele. He could be right. Kevin Steele can be. They need to go.
Rowe was a big corner. Rowe was a big corner, whatever. But just like Tyreek Stevenson, I believe Tyreek Stevenson is not a cornerback. He's not a NFL corner. He is a NFL safety.
I thought he was a college safety.
He's a safety. He can play. He's a safety, period. But we just got him out of position because he's a big transfer portal guy that we got.
Who wanted to play corner?
He was the number one corner defensive back in the nation. When he came out, he was like number one and number two in the nation. And Georgia got him with all of those other Miami kids or whatever, because he played at he finished at South Ridge, but he played at like South Dade. He was on the same team with DJ Ivy. DJ Ivy, he was on that secondary, but he was a freshman. When Ivy was a senior, Tyreek Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? And then they had another safety that we was recruiting. He ended up choosing Nebraska or some dumb shit. Like he chose Nebraska over us. There's like a couple players chose Nebraska was. I'm like, bro, like Nebraska, bro, for real.
You going to the cornfields, man?
Want to go to the Cornhuskers, but they don't. They just was trying to diss us. And that's a whole nother thing. But Tyree Stevenson, Antrell Roll was a good slot corner. He's what I call a hybrid. Like he's a hybrid. He can go inside, outside. Everybody can't go and play the nickel. Agree. Corey Couch isn't an outside cornerback. He's a nickel corner.
I love when people come in. I love when people come in and say stuff like this here. Kyle said Pat Peterson was a big corner. Listen. Pat Peterson was an elite of elite. Pat Peterson, there is not too many people who have Patrick Peterson's skill set attributes.
I'm gonna say this.
No. Let me get this. Let me. Bro, you pulled up one of the greatest college corners who ever played a game. That's who you pulled up. That's who you pull. That's who you pull. Like anybody who don't watch college football would know who Patrick Peterson was. Wasn't that great in the NFL? He's not really that great in the NFL. I mean, good, not that great. Being shown, he's not better than Pat Surtain. It's not better than Patrick Surtain in the NFL. That's what you. But you pulled up. You can't. That's like you say. Okay. Ricky Williams was a 230-pound back who ran a 4.3. Yeah, he was. Name me how many 230-pound backs ran a 4.3. Name me. Running backs. Name me how many 230-pound running backs ran a 4.3. Can't name me many. Ricky Williams was an anomaly.
Yeah.
Like so, you can't bring Patrick Peterson into this conversation. Do me a favor, bring me somebody else besides Patrick Peterson. Maybe 5 people outside of Patrick Peterson.
I'm gonna tell you, there is a few. I ain't saying all big corners or whatever, but like I don't even consider Patrick Peterson, Deion Sanders, Darrell Reeves.
Deion wasn't a big. Deion was.
I don't consider them big corners. 6 feet is big or whatever, but I'm talking about a Brandon Browner. Richard Sherman, Nnamdi Asomugha, Antonio Cromartie, a 6'2", above lanky corner. DJ Ivey's about 6'1", almost 6'2". He long and lanky. It's just like that's the body type. But Patrick Peterson is a 6 foot, like speedy. Yeah, Antrell Roll was that too. But Antrell Roll was a safety. You know what I'm saying? In college, he played that, but in the league, he was a safety. So if you're big like that, you can play. Like I feel like Gilbert.
Antrell Roll had who playing behind him? Sean Taylor. He had Ed Reed. Who did he have playing behind him?
Damian Lewis.
Like all that matters. Who do you have playing behind you?
Yeah, a lot of that.
Who do you have? Like I can gamble more when I know Ed Reed is right there. I'm gonna be the boldest motherfucker out there. Now, listen, I'm 6'4" corner. I'm gonna be the boldest motherfucker. You know why? Because I know Ed gonna say, "Do what you gotta do. I got you on the back end." So a lot of that goes with who you have playing behind you as well.
Exactly. They put him there. They brought him off the edge. Tyree Stevenson can be just like that. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like in that spot where Corey Couch plays, and this ain't nothing against Corey Couch, but then again, it is something against him because he's so small. Remember when we first got to Corey Couch? Corey Couch he's from Chaminade Madonna High School, and he weighed, when we recruited him, he weighed 145 pounds soaking wet in his pad, 145 pounds. And now he's about 170 pounds, 175 pounds, maybe. But I don't know if y'all saw that Texas A&M game where he was covering the receiver, and the receiver just slung him on the ground. He just threw him on the ground like a little boy.
Dominic Rogers McCarty tore a hamstring every year.
Dominic DRC is that's a close friend of mine.
He tore a hamstring every year trying to cover those small guys.
DRC is not a big corner. He wasn't a big corner, and then DRC was an outside corner. DRC wasn't a nickel corner. You know, you remember when they had Asante Samuel? Asante Samuel was a better fit corner for a smaller.
How tall was Dominic Rogers McCarty?
Dominic Rogers McCarty is 6 feet.
6 feet.
Yeah.
And he told how many times did he get hurt? How many times did he get hurt? How many times
he got hurt a bunch of times.
Trying to cover those shifty guys because you can't bend down like that.
It's hard.
So facts, Kyle. Dominic Rogers McCarty got hurt all the time in college as well. He was always out with a hamstring.
All the Cromarties for real. Antonio Cromartie only played in probably 6 games total in his whole career at Florida State and still went first round with 2 or 3 torn ACLs. He still went first round.
Yeah.
You know why? He played in 6 games total his whole career.
Who was it?
Antonio Cromartie.
Oh yeah.
He played in 6 games total, but he already had his reputation. Like James Williams was an all-world high school player. Antonio Cromartie was an all-world receiver, DB at Tallahassee Lincoln. He was the #1 corner. He did his work. He was he would go be considered he would have been considered a 5-star player. He came in and he only played in 6. I think he only played in 6 games total with Florida State. He had 3 ACL injuries in both knees. You know what I'm saying? Well, he had one in each knee, and then another one in the same knee, and ended up going to the combine. He had one good game that last year. He went to the combine and ended up running a 4.38 in the combine. 6'2", 4.3. You going first round?
But see, people look at 4.3 speed. That's straight line speed, man. That's not. I don't think people understand. That's not shifty speed.
Exactly.
That's not shifting. That's straight line speed. That's not shifting. You can run a 4.3 and I can run a 4.5 and be quicker than a motherfucker. And you can't do. I'm gonna dance around you inside those numbers. But dance around you inside the numbers.
Deion Sanders, Darrell Green, and Rod Woodson, and the most recent corner that I seen that was the right size for all receivers was Darrelle Revis. Darrelle Revis, when Revis had Revis Island, he was shutting down.
That's not. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, who ended Darrelle Revis' career? Who ended his career?
Randy Moss.
No.
Brandon Marshall.
No. I'm gonna let you think about who ended his career. When his career ended, I remember watching that game. Who ended his career? I remember watching it. 4.3. No, 4.3 means straight line speed.
That's straight line speed.
4.3 means straight line. That's track speed. That has absolutely nothing to do with in and out speed. Mm-hmm. That's not shuttle. Tell me his shuttle time.
Yeah.
Tell me what was it? Anybody know what his shuttle time was? Tell me what his shuttle time was. Can anybody tell me his shuttle time? Now I'm gonna tell you who ended Darrelle Revis' career. When Darrelle Revis' career ended, he went into New England. He still played pretty good, okay. But he was never Darrelle Revis at the Jets. Remember when he was at the Jets, he was the greatest.
That boy did wonders.
You know who ended his career?
Who?
Ted Ginn Jr.
Yeah, he did.
Ted Ginn Jr. ended his career. He lined up and tried to chase Ted Ginn down that motherfucker, and Ted Ginn caught an 85-yard touchdown, and he pulled that motherfucker.
Ted Ginn didn't even get good until later in his career.
Yeah, but with the Dolphins is when Ted Ginn ended his career. That game against the Dolphins, when the Jets played the Dolphins in Miami on Monday Night Football, and Darrelle Revis tried to guard him on that motherfucker on that now route.
Charles Woodson was another 6-foot corner. That's why I said if you're below 6'2", 6'1", 6'2".
But y'all mentioned the Hall of Fame. Bro, do y'all know who y'all mentioned the Hall of Famers?
Hey, they better mention them with me. Y'all mentioned the
Hall of Famers, bro.
With me.
Look at you go. You mentioned the Hall of Fame. This is what I'm saying. This is why I say people get so ahead of them. You're mentioning the Hall of Famers. All right. You have 121 NCAA schools, right? Out of those 121 Division A schools, you may have 1 or 2 Hall of Famers at cornerback or safety that come out of that class, that come out like series every year. You may have 1 or 2 cornerback Hall of Famers. You're mentioning the Hall of Famers. This is what I'm saying about that. All right, this is what I'm saying about, like, it's not trying to be a debate or argument. That's why coaches always say matchups.
Yep.
That's why you don't think these guys say matchups for a reason? Everybody can't cover everybody, bro.
Yep. Like remember the Southern Mississippi game when they had that big that receiver. And by the way, the Southern Mississippi receiver #1, he's getting drafted this year. The receiver who we played against this year at Southern Miss, he's getting drafted this
in
year
the second round.
in the second round. He's a big receiver. He jumped over Daryl Porter Jr.'s head in the game. But when we put Tyreek Stevenson on him, it was no more jump balls because it was size on size. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he couldn't have made a catch over Tyreek, but you still want to match size with size. Like
no, Marsden in his career.
Yeah,
Marsden in his career. He was out for 2 years when he was out for 2 years after that play against Ted Ginn Jr. I bet you $1,000.
This is when he was getting ready to go to the Bucks. When he was getting ready to go to the Bucks.
No, he was when he was up for that contract dispute.
That's when he didn't with the contract dispute.
Listen, bro, I remember that like it was yesterday, bro. I say Ted Ginn was the first motherfucker to run off that island. He was the first one to run off Reeves Island.
But look, he didn't even count. He wasn't even considered the top receiver.
No,
he had some receivers under his belt. That boy had Steve Smith. That boy had Calvin Johnson, Randy Moss, Andre Johnson, Chad Ochocinco. That boy had receivers under his belt. Like
he just tried to chase the wrong guy on the wrong day, and that was it. That ended it. Like he was never the same after that.
I seen him
never the same.
I seen him hold Randy Moss and what's his name? Big Johnson from
and that was a game, and that was the game-winning touchdown too.
Yeah, Ted did that to a lot of people though.
That was the game-winning touchdown. It was the guy that he thought couldn't. I guess because Ted had that big bust on his name, whatever.
Yeah.
Terrell Buckley played safety, man.
Terrell Buckley played corner too. Terrell Buckley was a good corner, but Terrell Buckley got beat though. He was a.
But my whole thing is, all right. Can I say something real quick? All right. If y'all notice, a lot of these players that y'all are mentioning right now, right? Like even Woodson, Rob Woodson. A lot of these players that y'all mentioning right now, right? They did not play in this wide open spread offense. Mostly everybody just ran hitch routes, post routes, or 9 routes. All these crossing routes, they didn't run the offenses today, especially when you can't grab and hold. Because Darrelle Revis, Charles Woodson, all of them could grab and hold.
Hands on your
back. They can grab you and hold you, and you can't do nothing. Anything after 5 years. I remember when that rule changed. That rule changed when Peyton Manning played against the New England Patriots when they had Ty Law and all them guys at New England, and they shut Marvin Harrison and them boys down, grabbing them, holding them. Peyton Manning went to the league and complained about it. The next year, the 5-year rule, the 5-yard rule came into play.
Yeah.
Don't play with me. Don't act like I don't know football just because I be talking shit. Don't play with me. So when all those guys that y'all are mentioning, right? All of those guys y'all are mentioning were able to put hands on you and grab and hold your ass for 15 yards down the field.
Yep.
And then the only time they couldn't hold you is when they was turning around for the ball. So it was a lot different then. They were able to slow receivers down then. Now you can't touch a receiver.
Can't touch them.
You can't touch them at the 5 yards. You can't touch them. That's like we mentioned people who played in a day where you could put it away. Dennis Rodman was a great defender in his day. Today he wouldn't be a great defender. Okay. Nope. Patrick Ewing and what's his name? The Admiral from San Antonio, David Robinson. All those guys were great. Today they would be on the bench. I'm just being honest with you, because in the NBA they couldn't play in today's NBA.
Yeah.
They couldn't play in today's NBA. They don't even want you taking mid-range shots no more.
Yep.
So you playing against guys where the rules have changed and they have gotten faster. They have gotten quicker. And also, remember, people don't remember, Deion Sanders and his first year as a rookie, His baseball game, he hit a home run, went 3 for 3, and stole a base. Right, and that was on like a Thursday night game with the Atlanta Braves. That Sunday, he took a kickoff return for a touchdown. Right, it's how great he was. But guess what? A lot of players played 2 sports back then. 99.9% of players now only play 1 sport. They dedicate everything to whatever that sport is. When you was in high school, you was able to play baseball, basketball. You can't do that no more. You have so many camps you have to go to. You do this, you do that. So you can't do the game. The game has changed, so we can't keep comparing these what these older players would have did to these, because these older players, the rules they would be frustrated right now. God dang, I can't even fucking God, you call him, I can't even fucking touch him. No, you can't. No, you can't. So it was easier to guard back then, bro. A lot easier to guard back then than it is now.
What they say about LJ? Somebody said something about LJ. You just always said LJ Crow didn't get drafted. That's my boy V. Crow didn't get drafted playing 6 games. He played 25. Okay, he played 25. He played. Nah, he didn't play that many games, bro. That boy was hurt. That boy was hurt. He only played a little bit of games. Like he didn't play enough games around. You feel me? I remember that about Crow now.
Yeah, Revis was physical. A lot of those guys were physical. You can't do that in today's game. It's a totally different ball game now, bro.
But
we got all the way up to 95 and then dropped off. So
we dropped.
I'm trying to get.
We're gonna go back up. Y'all hit the like button.
We try to get that.
But
But defense. When we are going to do a pregame show this week for this Clemson game. We're definitely going to do a pregame show this week for this Clemson game because and it'll probably be like on Wednesday or something. We'll probably do it like on Wednesday or Thursday. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because I'm cautiously optimistic that we won't get blown out. That's bad. But do I think we're gonna win that game? And hell to the no.
So if they listening. They listen to us. I'm gonna say this: Clemson gonna come out and run the ball at that defense, Kevin Steele. If it ain't like I said, if it ain't you just totally bombed the Florida State game. You messed up all around that game. They ran the ball on us. They threw the ball. They passed the ball on us or whatever. So if you're not stopping the pass, then you got to stop the run. Like okay, so we got the secondary together this week. That numbers game that I saw them running, how they gashed us for them yards, is because the offense loaded one side with blockers. It's like a numbers game. They counted. If we can't count off the numbers to play the numbers game, and y'all say Corey Flagg, if he gonna be out there, okay, he supposed to be the person that putting everybody together, supposed to be the quarterback on the field at linebacker, then he should have made a shift and shifted more players to them sides that they gashed us for, because they showed us on the replay that. Schematically, this is how they gashing us for run plays. You know, they lining up a lot more people on this side, and then we don't recognize it. We don't recognize it fast enough. They line up, and then our linebackers and our safeties be worried about their coverages, and the linebackers be worried about what they worried about, and they just be like, okay. And then when the ball snaps, it's too late. Now it's a hat on the hat, and now they off running. So that's up to Coach Steele to see that and make that adjustment right then. Hey, last play, if they break for 15 yards, hey, when they come to the sideline, hey, when y'all see this, y'all shift the line over or something. Don't just let us keep just getting outnumbered by these run plays. We sold out one play. He put 8 men in the box, and they still broke on us. Why is that? Like, you got to.
I can say why it is, man. You're going to disagree a lot. We ain't got no fucking linebackers, man. They got no linebackers, man. What is the original job of a linebacker? What is his main job?
Stop the run. But
they got no linebackers, man.
But they got to have an IQ to fill the right hole, because like Corey Flagg, my problem was with Corey Flagg for a long time, and still is to a certain extent. He don't know how to fill the hole. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is find out what gap is this.
But that's one linebacker. Like we don't have We don't have three linebackers. That's a damn shame. We don't have three linebackers on the
That's a
football.
shame. That's a shame.
Like we have, and that's gonna hurt your run game.
So
That's going
now
to hurt.
that's
Because our defensive line is not a run defensive line. Our
It's not.
defensive line
It's
is attack the fucking quarterback.
okay. What about we could put a Band-Aid on the situation. The Band-Aid is these big safeties big safeties that Manny Diaz recruited that we still got on the roster, like Gilbert Fryson. He can help with the run support.
I agree.
I have to
110%.
pull Corey Couch for some plays and let Gilbert Fryson play. He still can cover. He used to play corner and
Nah, you
safety.
can pull some of the linebackers that we playing that can't play and put them in the just hit some damn body.
I think I'm gonna bring his name up again. I think Avery Huff, he looked like a big safety anyway. He fast. He probably our fastest linebacker. Why not put
Corey
him?
Couch should never be in the box.
He should
Corey
never
Couch
be.
should never be in the box, man.
Ever.
That's what got us. That's what got those touchdowns. No, that's what got them touchdowns over the top was Corey Couch being in the box.
And guess what? He had Corey Couch in the box. He had Corey Couch in the box again. You know what I'll do, Kevin Steele? I would put Avonte Williams. Take Avonte Williams and take Corey Couch out and put Avonte there. If you want a more athletic guy there, if you don't want to put Gilbert,
I don't want no safeties. Listen, when we have to start cheating safeties up, when we have to start cheating safeties to the line of scrimmage, that's a problem.
Nah, it ain't.
That's
it ain't
a problem.
It ain't really
None
that.
of the great teams, none of the great defenses cheat safeties to the line of scrimmage.
It ain't even that, Zoe, because some plays I see Tyreek at corner, I see Ivy at corner, and I see Cam back there with James Williams, and then I see them. They're bringing the extra DB. You know, most of the time we playing with 5, maybe 6 DB.
Yeah, you gotta bring in a sledge. Listen. I'm just saying, like when he said Couch, it just like listen. I'm just saying, as a personnel standpoint, once we have to start cheating, even our nickel guys, to stop the run. That if we have a nickel in, if the reason why we have a nickel defense in is because they have a 5 wide set. We have a nickel in. A 4 or 5 wide set, 4 wide set.
That's why we should have a nickel in.
That's what we had a nickel in. Okay, if we have a nickel in, then we're gonna have what is it? Is it 4-3-4?
Yeah,
that's a 4-3-4. We don't listen. We don't have 3 linebackers.
We don't.
That's the problem. We don't have 3 linebackers. When we run the 4-3-4 defense, right? When we run the 4-3-4 defense, and you cheat one of those guys up to stop the run, that leaves a receiver open. It leaves a receiver open. Like we have to think. Like really think about. Just think. We keep saying like, no. We don't have linebackers. That's why we're going to get ran on. And until we get some physical linebackers who can stop the run, I want you to be able to cover a little bit. But I care more about you being able to read the gaps, get in the backfield, disrupt plays, and stop the run as a linebacker. We don't have linebackers. We don't have linebackers. And that's the problem. And so when we start cheating up against a team like Clemson,
Guess what? So this week we facing Jake Garcia's ex teammate, which is Moffitt, the running back Moffitt, the big running back number 26. He played at Grayson High School 2 years ago with Jake Garcia. They won the state championship. And Moffitt is, I think, the start running back right now, or he's at least the second string. I think they got the Shipley and Moffitt, and then they got a freshman running back who pretty good too. So what I'm saying is,
I'll let you in there, but we ain't got too much time. So
what I'm saying is, this will be the week to use Gilbert Fryson. We got to Kevin still got to conjure up a way to stop the run. It ain't gonna be the pass, coach. Zoe, this week. It's gonna be the run. They're gonna run
and that's my thing though, right? This is what I don't put on Kevin Steele. This is what I don't put on Kevin Steele. Just like I didn't put this on Rhett last year when De'Aaron King was quarterback. De'Aaron King was quarterback. I didn't put that offense on Rhett last year. I put that offense on whoever the hell decided to go get De'Aaron King to make him a starting quarterback. Okay? All right.
So we blaming Charlie Strong?
No, I'm not blaming Charlie Strong. We don't have linebackers. We didn't have. Listen, before Charlie Strong got hired, before he got hired, we don't have linebackers. Not that we don't have linebackers that can't play. No, we don't have linebackers. We haven't recruited linebackers. It's not that we have linebackers that just can't play. No, we don't have the bodies.
Yeah.
So if I'm asking you to screw in a Phillips head screw with a flathead screwdriver, you may be able to get it done. How long is it going to take you? How long is it going to take? We don't have the bodies at linebacker.
We're bringing in 5 or 6 linebackers each year.
This is when, the judgment comes in. Because you bring in these young guys, they have to be, you from day one, you have to prepare these guys. Like, listen, we started 3 freshmen before. This is where we need thumpers.
Popo is coming.
This is when you judge to me, when you judge Kevin Steele and Charlie Strong on this line. We don't have linebackers. And that's what's up there?
Yo, I was just ready to put my part in because it's something that me and Screeder, I was telling Screeder, and Screeder verified it and got the information from me. We do have 3 linebackers on the field every play. James Williams is your 3rd linebacker on the field.
We don't have linebackers. I don't care what you and Streeter verified. I argue with him too.
That's coming from.
What do you think? Bringing Streeter name into it is going to make me back down from what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't give a shit about what you and Streeter talking about. You don't have linebackers. I'm talking about pure linebackers.
I know this though, but listen though, they always, the fan base always get mad that we don't have.
I'm not part of the fan base. I know it. I know the inside.
Let me talk. Let me finish, and then I'll let you finish it back. Look, Williams. They always say, "Oh, we need to put Williams at linebacker." He plays linebacker every play. He's always in the box.
Is he a linebacker though?
He's a big safety.
Is he a linebacker? Is he a linebacker?
He's 225.
No. That's not. Stop. Is he a linebacker?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
He's not.
He's not a linebacker. And I will tell you and Streeter and Heater and Cortita, and he's not a linebacker. So he's not. He didn't play linebacker in high school. He didn't play linebacker in high school. He didn't play linebacker. No, he didn't.
He's bigger than Brissett.
I don't care how big he is. I don't care if he's 6'5", 260. He's not a linebacker. He doesn't have the linebacker. He's not a linebacker. Don't argue. Listen to me. Don't argue. I'm not going to let you argue with me if he's not a linebacker. He's not a linebacker. I don't care what you want to talk about.
But no, listen here. No, this not.
I ain't got to listen. He ain't no linebacker.
No,
he's not a linebacker.
Bro, okay, so what about the new recruits that's coming in?
These are the ones I'm talking about.
They're real linebackers.
Those are real linebackers.
They real life. Popo is a real linebacker.
Okay, so I know, and I know Popo, and guess what? James Williams still bigger than him. Right,
we don't give a size. Size ain't got nothing to do with it. Ray Lewis was small. Ray Lewis was smaller than Sean Taylor.
Oh no, Ray Lewis big though.
He was smaller than Sean Taylor though.
Ray Lewis was smaller than Sean Taylor.
But he was smaller than Sean Taylor.
Hey Derek, I'm gonna tell you. This is what he means by he's not a linebacker.
I get what y'all saying. I get what y'all saying.
I'm saying he don't got it in his heart to play linebacker, so he's not a linebacker, bro. I don't care how much he weighed. We don't care how much he weighed. He ain't bringing the pain. He ain't thumping out there. He ain't that. He never.
I said James Williams don't want to tackle.
He has never been that, bro. Even when he went to American Heritage, he did not bring that wood like that. He's not a linebacker. He is a DB. He's exactly what he is. He is a DB, bro. Only. That's it. I don't care how
Thank you.
good he is. He's a
No,
Y'all saying that man ain't no motherfucking linebacker.
No, I get what Zoe says. Zoe make
No,
the
so
point.
why you
I'm
coming?
not.
Mary Streeter was telling
saying-
people that James.
No, but what I'm saying is though, it ain't had nothing to do with Street. But what I'm saying is,
No, I'm saying, listen, you the one brought that up. I argue with Street about this.
No, but
Shit, I don't care. That man ain't no linebacker. Anybody who knows football, watch football, doing this shit, know that man ain't no linebacker. He wouldn't play linebacker on no other team in college football except for fucking with Deion Sanders.
Nah, he played on Clemson team.
He would not play linebacker with Clemson. Hell no.
Because-
They got
because-
stuffers.
Jump.
Hell no, he wouldn't.
But they play.
He wouldn't not. He wouldn't see the field. He wouldn't see the field there.
They play 4-2-5 like us, and they put a big safety.
He don't want tackle.
Yeah, he don't want to tackle. So
Why you gonna be a linebacker? That's the main job of a linebacker.
You're right about that.
Exactly.
No,
So that's what we said.
No. Listen, I'm talking about far as numbers wise. You play DB. Far as number wise, we do have 3 linebackers out there, but he hurts us.
Yeah.
No, we don't. No, I'm saying we don't have 3 real linebackers on that whole program.
The whole program. We don't.
Brissett is a good linebacker. He's a true linebacker.
The only linebacker we even giving the props to, I only give props to Wesley Ben Saint. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
So you have Ben Saint, you have number 11. What's his name?
Corey Flagg. I can name the roster now.
But let me see. All right, so you
lead the league, but Flagg lead the team in tackles. That's why I say I can't hate on him as much.
Listen. I'm calling Flagg a true linebacker. I think sometimes he out of position, whatever. But he at least tackle. Once the tackle, he hit.
Okay. We agree.
So I'm gonna call Flagg and I'm gonna call Brissett. That's 2. Now just think about it. The average school has about 6.
But we do. They don't play them though.
Oh.
We do, so when Chase Smith was healthy, they didn't play him. When they got Caleb Johnson, the transfer from UCLA.
He played yesterday. Yeah,
he played yesterday. They got Wayman Speed. They got Wayman Speed.
What you said when somebody was healthy, I don't know what. Listen, I don't know if these guys healthy.
They didn't play.
I don't know if they want to tackle. I know we ain't got no linebacker.
Chase Smith wanted to. He played last year. That's how I know about Chase Smith.
But he been hurt though.
He hurt.
He blew his knee out.
So you can't put that in there.
I'm gonna name the healthy guys that play the linebacker position. We got Corey Flagg. We got Wesley Ben Saint. They turned. And then we got Caleb Johnson. Now they turned. Keontra Smith is actually a safety. He played safety all his life in high school at Chaminade Madonna. And Manny Diaz decides to add weight to him and Gilbert Fryson and try to make it to linebacker. I don't know why he tried to do that, but that's what he did.
Because he couldn't recruit linebackers. Because he could not recruit linebackers. We have not recruited. When was the last group of linebackers we recruited?
Shaq Pitney and all the boys. That's the last year.
That's last year. So this is my point. This is my point, guys. We don't. If you don't, like I say, I can give you. I want everybody tonight to go in your drawer and go get a flathead screwdriver. I want everybody to go in your drawer and get a flathead screwdriver and go to the door. Or everybody door in the houses, all your bedroom doors are Phillips. Every last one of them. Everybody house, all your. Go try to take the screw out of your door with a flathead screwdriver. Go ahead. Show me how long it's going to take you to do that.
That's Corey Flagg.
So this is my point. This is why I say I'm giving, when we talk about the run game and Kevin Steele, and he don't have the tools to work with.
Okay, so
he don't have the tools to work with.
This is what I'm talking about.
Oh my bad. I'm gonna say one more thing real quick. and I'm gonna let you have it. Remember when I said something about from Clemson, the defensive quarterback, what's his name? Defense coordinator, Brett Venables. Remember you said his first year he didn't have the tools. That's my point.
I'm just saying, I just want if these coaches is what they is, right? You supposed to. I feel I'm of the mindset that you take what you got, and I still see these players develop. Just like how Adadi came and developed DJ Ivy to some extent this year. We seen progression in DJ Ivy.
DJ Ivy's a corner. He's a corner.
I'm just saying.
He's not out of position.
This is the most.
No, look. So you don't see none of them teams develop on
DJ Ivy play since he's been here.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I wrong? This year, right here.
But they didn't move him to linebacker.
He's really before he was like.
But they didn't move him to linebacker neither.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about coaching though. I'm talking about.
But they coaching him in the same exact position that he's been playing his whole career.
I'm getting that Charlie Strong because
you imagine that's wrong because we don't have linebackers. Charlie Strong don't have linebackers. He don't have linebackers on the roster.
Hold up, y'all boys. Like, so Flag is second in the ACC in tackles. So it's
I named Flag as a linebacker. I named Flag as a linebacker.
We don't got linebacker. I'm like, but dang, bro.
No, we don't have. What I mean by we don't have linebackers, bro.
We don't got depth.
Thank you. We got 2 linebackers. I said we got 2 linebackers.
Yeah.
I've been said that.
Yeah. And for
but
real,
2 linebackers are going to do you what?
And for real, Corey Flag, he might lead the ACC in tackles or whatever. But like if we had some other linebackers that we used to accustomed to having, he wouldn't be starting. You feel me?
Yeah, I agree with you.
He doesn't.
I can't just call him trash. I can't.
I call him a linebacker.
Look,
I call him a linebacker.
Corey Flag was be a prosperous linebacker at a different scheme in a different college team. But I'm just saying for our offense, our defense, he's like trying to fit a circle into a triangle. He don't fit our scheme. You know what I'm saying? And then Kevin Steele and Charlie Strong ain't using him right to his strengths. They got him out on 3rd down trying to cover somebody. That ain't his game.
I can give you all of that.
His game is
I can give you all of that. But you can nitpick that. You can't nitpick Charlie Strong and Kevin Steele ain't got no fucking linebackers.
You can't nitpick that because next year they will have linebackers.
And then that's when you come in and be like, you know what? Now I want to see something. Because it's not fair. It's not fair to judge. Like I don't know. Like I say, line your car up against mine, and you got a regular LS. And you line up against me. I'm gonna blow your ass out. I don't give a fuck who you got driving.
Next year, when we bring in Popo, which is Raul Aguwe, Popo, what I think his name, Malik Bryant, and Bobby Washington Jr. Those are 3 committed to us right now. We're going after Anthony, another top linebacker, and we're probably going after another linebacker. So we're probably gonna bring in who's going after these linebackers?
Mario
Cristobal.
No, Charlie.
Mario
is not going to these guys. Mario is not going to these guys' house, man. Would y'all like me to get Chuck on the phone, bro? Would y'all like me to get Chuck on the phone?
I mean, Mario Cristobal went to Wesley Ben St.
Yeah, he did. But listen to me, Mark, you know who's going to get these linebackers? Charlie's going to get these linebackers.
He might go, but I'm saying
Charlie is the one going. Charlie's the one.
Charlie wasn't even on the team.
Charlie's the one. Listen, Charlie's the one going to. Charlie's the one going to the high school games. Charlie's the one he's doing all that. Mario can't go and recruit offensive linemen, safeties.
Zo.
Bro, this is what I'm telling you.
I can't let you do it, Zo. We didn't have Charlie when we was doing. We didn't even have Charlie.
No, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. This is what
nobody. Charlie ain't getting nobody.
Charlie
Strong ain't getting nobody, Zo.
Mario Chris
ain't getting nobody, Zo.
Let me explain something. Can I say something? Mario name, right? And him going out in the beginning, right? Answer this question. Can you keep these recruits? Can Mario call these recruits every single day? Can Mario go to all these recruits high school games? Can Mario go to these parents' house all the time? We have how many players? How many players on the roster? How many 100 players on the roster? So Mario go all Mario. So we don't. So none of our coaches, no coach on the staff, not Charlie, none of the defensive coaches, none of the offensive coaches. Nobody recruits but Mario.
No, you just
No,
said
no.
so. You just said we don't got no linebackers, right? So who the hell did Charlie Strong go get? Nobody.
Time out. You have a limit. You have a limit to how many linebackers you can get, how many running backs you can get.
There's no limit this year.
Yeah, it is because it's a little players you can bring in every year. You can bring in 25.
I got you on this one.
No. The cap this year is 35. So it's 35. The cap is 35 this year. That's why I said.
They're not gonna bring 35. They're not gonna bring. We don't even bring in. We're ready to bring in 25. I can't remember last time we brought in 25 recruits.
I think we're gonna bring in. We're gonna bring in. We're gonna do a roster whole turnover.
Can I finish? Every team says this is what we need here. 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 So maybe the linebackers that Mario brought into the fold, he told Charlie to keep them. That's all we want. That can't happen. That don't happen.
What class?
This class coming in right now.
I just hope we don't.
Okay, so I'll give you. If you're talking about this class that's coming in, and
this class is coming in right now.
I'll give you some Charlie Strong love. But if you're talking about last year, that was all Mario Cristobal. That was
but Charlie wasn't in. I'm not saying it wasn't all Mario Cristobal. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's not all Mario Cristobal. What I'm saying is Mario gonna say I need this many linebackers. He's not. I don't need this many linebackers plus. I don't need 10 linebackers. I don't need 10 linebackers. I need 6.
I don't think that's how it goes.
That is how it goes because you want more. You want more players at certain positions. You got to spread the wealth. You need safeties. You need corners. Yeah. You need linebackers. You need defensive backs. You're still bringing in 2 quarterbacks. You might bring in 3 quarterbacks now. Might have to bring in 3. Might have to bring in 3.
No, TVD gonna stay.
TVD not staying.
I think one of them staying. Somebody leaving and somebody staying.
Ain't nobody saying nothing, Derek. There ain't nobody saying nothing, Derek. Don't bring that quote.
Nobody didn't say nothing. Listen, they just listen though. They was already the heads already. They want to convince him to stay. That's what I'm saying. They want to convince him to stay because they don't want to put Jakari out the first year and Mario first shot. They want to keep TVD out there much as
what did I say? This is what I said. If Jakari shows out the rest of the season, TVD's gone. You can't convince me to stay when the quarterback at SMU right now is a 5th-year senior. Score pro.
I got a lot to say about that. That's why I called in for. I had to talk to y'all about
you know what I'm saying? We about to be done in a few more minutes. We about to be doing shit calling earlier.
I could have got straight to the point. But I text you in the chat like an hour and a half to let me in.
You just asked me to let you in just now, and I let you in. You said, let me in, I let you in.
I started out the show and they told you I'm going to call you in 45 minutes. I did not say
that. 45 minutes? I told you I was going to do an hour and a half.
I told you.
What did I say when I came on? What I said when I came on? I'm doing an hour and a half. Is that not what I said?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, but I'll go to let you know. It's just a general thing. Okay, the reason why the offense struggled, the reason why the offense struggling right now, and I got straight from the horse's mouth. What happened was last year's offense was too basic. It was basic, so the kids only knew the basic stuff. That's why they played fast last year. So now Mario and Gaddis got in. They thought they knew more than what they thought, and they didn't know more than what they thought. So now they just trying to break them down into it.
I thought we were talking about. You said straight to the point with Tyler Van Dyke.
No, yeah, that's what. Even with Van Dyke, they thought Van Dyke.
I'm gonna tell you for one. I'm gonna tell you for an hour and 25 minutes.
More than what he thought. That's what I'm trying to tell you too. But Reverend Jordan.
Okay, so what you're telling me?
Reverend Jordan said this the other night. That's the same thing I'm trying to tell you. Reverend Jordan said they didn't learn nothing.
That's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about 2 totally different things. We're talking about two totally different things. This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. If Brown locks this quarterback position down, locks it down this year, why would Tyler Van Dyke stay when he getting a free pass to go to SMU and throw for 1 million yards? Why would he stay?
Because he don't want to go to what I was trying to tell
Who told you
the
that?
same thing I just told
Who
you.
told you he don't go to SMU?
He's not gonna go to SMU.
Who told you
because
that?
He found out that he don't know nothing about the quarterback position. You don't know it.
Okay, so what he gonna do? So what he gonna do is
Like he's
because the quarterback at SMU right now, the quarterback at SMU right now is projected 3rd round pick. Right now, going out this year, projected 3rd round pick. Right now.
And he don't know nothing in the league.
That's not what I'm saying. I don't care if I don't know when I get down on my check.
Oh,
So
no, I agree with you. I
what
agree
you
with you.
telling me right now is Tyler Van Dyke gonna sit his last year or two on the bench?
He's not gonna sit on the bench.
I said if Brown locks the position up, how you not gonna sit on the bench?
Well, y'all crazy if you think Mario goes.
No, that's not what I'm asking you.
No, Mario not gonna put that boy in.
Oh my God, Lord! What I'm asking you, see, this is why I see you go with these ghost theories, but I don't believe in those theories.
I don't believe in those theories.
I'm asking a simple question. Answer the question.
You want to hear something? Or you
simple question. I want you to
next week he will play.
I want you to answer a question. I want you to answer a question specifically. I want you to answer this question. Nothing else. Just this question. If Brown locks the quarterback position up, do you think Van Dyke stays? I don't hear nothing. Did you mute yourself? He muted himself.
Yup.
He got muted. I can't even unmute him.
You not, Trey. Yeah.
I can't even unmute. He muted it. I can't even unmute him. That's a simple question. Answer that question, Derek.
Okay, I'm here now. What happened? No, say it again.
Simple question. No dancing. No dancing around nothing. Simple question. If Brown locks the quarterback position down, if he's guaranteed #1 guy by far over TVD, does TVD stay in Miami?
No.
That's all I'm saying.
But
listen, all I said.
TVD gonna play next week.
We'll see. I didn't say he wasn't gonna play. This is what I said. This is what I said. If Brown locks this position, and I kept saying if. I don't know why people get so antsy when I say if. I keep saying if. I said if Brown locks this position down, if it's locked down, TVD and Garcia
I go to Brown. If he locked it down, if you clear cut, I go with Brown.
So TVD and Garcia are gone if he locks it down. That's all. Is that not what I said, LJ?
What you said, but you know what, Zoe? I don't think he leaving because I still feel like if I'm TVD, I still feel like I can beat out.
I can beat Brown head up. I can beat him head up.
When I seen that deep throw that when he threw the ball, like I told you in the beginning.
I didn't say if he felt like he could beat him out. I didn't say if it was a competition. I'm not talking about if it was a competition. I'm throwing all of that out.
Even if he do what you asking, I'm saying he still is not leaving, Zoe.
Okay.
I'm telling you that. Okay. He's not leaving, dog.
I got you.
I was there last night, and the energy.
TV did Ole Miss.
If anybody go to Ole Miss, it's gonna be Garcia.
Yeah, it's gonna be Garcia.
Anybody leave, it'll probably be Garcia.
I'm not saying TVD is not the best quarterback at Miami. This is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is sometimes things don't go the way you want them to go. And right now, all I'm saying is if TVD, if Brown locks this shit down, I don't care what nobody says. Now, I'm not saying he's going to do it. I think he got a lot to work on. Man, we talked on the phone about the mechanics, and he got a lot to work on. But if he locks it down, TVD has no reason to stay. That's all I'm saying.
But I'm telling you, it's still not going to be. I think what's going to be undeniable for him is his legs, his playmaking ability. But I'm telling you, he still has a lot of work to do with his pass. He was missing reads, and the touchdown that he threw to Will Mallory was short. That he had to kind of wait for it or whatever.
And the one he threw to 88 was short.
He overthrew him by 10 yards, 15.
I was on the touchdown pass he threw to him though was short.
That was short too. Oh
That
yeah,
was short.
yeah, that was
Oh
low.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, then what about
I'm agreeing with all of that. That's
what
why
about when Restrepo went down the middle?
he
Restrepo-
missed a wide open touchdown. Wide open, missed it.
So that's why. And then I'm gonna add in if the coaching staff was so adamant about playing TVD injured, if he was healthy, he still would get to go over him, even though he just won this game.
Yeah, and that's what Derek. That's why Derek said TVD playing that week. But TVD play that week, we gonna get killed.
If TVD healthy, he probably gonna play.
He's not healthy. He ain't healthy.
I don't think he's healthy because when I look at him, he didn't look healthy. He ain't healthy. Nah.
And I told everybody thought I was wrong. I told everybody Derek King, they rushed. Hey, no, and you were saying the same thing, Derek. No, they said he did this. He doing this. He did this. He doing this. And I said flat out, he's not going to be ready for Alabama. Everybody said I was wrong, and damn it, I was right.
You were right. You was dead on like that one. They should never play that boy.
Y'all stop doubting me, man. Stop it.
But yeah, man. He next week we gonna see. We're gonna see about Kevin Steele. We're gonna see about a lot of this or whatever. And one thing I want to talk about too, or just want to touch on, Kevin Smith. Can you please teach Rooster how to hold the ball to his ribs? He should be since he got a fumbling problem. You should go back to that movie that they gave that boy the footballs and made him walk around the school with the footballs. Do that to him, because he's still holding the ball on the wrong side. And when he fumbled again,
I was just happy to see him run. You made me go back and press rewind.
Hey, Rooster was running the ball with two hands on the ball at all the moves. He was slowing his speed down because he was holding the ball like this, which is cool if you're not gonna fumble. I'm cool with that, but the reason why he's fumbling because he holds the ball up away from his body when he runs. And then if he running to the left, he got the ball on the right-hand side. Ja'Cory Brown, I seen this boy break through the line, switch the ball on the opposite side, and fall out of bounds. My running back ain't doing that. So whoever the running back coach is, can you hear me? Can you teach Rooster how to hold the ball? For real this time. For real. Teach that man how to hold the ball. That man had 100 yards rushing. Teach that man how to hold the ball. Just because he a 4-star player, that don't mean he know everything. Don't think that this man came out of high school knowing.
Justin with another $10 donation to the Cash App. Appreciate that, man. All right, we get up out of here. I told y'all I had to go, man. Y'all thought I'm playing. I told you I gotta go, man. Listen,
yeah, man.
I got some dinner cooked for me. If y'all think I'm about to sit here on the phone with y'all, sit here on this thing and keep arguing with y'all, and I say I'm gonna do an hour and a half. I know you rich, man. You can't be late for work and then want to come here and argue at the end of the fucking day, man.
What happened?
You can't be late for work and then want to argue at the end of the shift, but you gotta come in.
No, it wasn't that, dog. It's like, no, I was waiting on you the whole week, actually, bro. I was like, yo, bro,
How you late then?
Huh?
How you late then?
Oh, because I actually had something to do, bro. Then I actually had to.
And I got something to do right now. Somebody just cooked me dinner, and I'm on my way to go get my I got something to do too.
It's just I knew too much this week. I was like, what? Damn, but I love Jesus Christ. What?
Gaddis is the problem.
Gaddis actually.
I ain't gonna get into that though. Hey man, everybody need to go see Wakanda, bro. That shit. You seen
that tonight? No, I'm about to go see it tonight.
You ain't see LJ?
Oh, I ain't see it yet.
Listen to me, bro. That shit. I don't know which one was better, 1 or 2.
A lot of people tell me they like one better.
Listen to me. God, ain't no way. No matter what I say, Derek, you gonna go against what I. Listen,
I'm not saying. I'm not.
I don't know which one. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know which one I like better, 1 or 2. 2 was that good.
2 was that good.
2 was that good.
I need to go pull up.
Was that good?
All I heard they was in Haiti, so I'm gonna go see. They ain't tell
me.
They
were in Haiti for about a good 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Shout
out to my Zoes.
They went in that part of Haiti, man. They went in that part of Haiti, man. They went in Port-au-Prince. Hell no, them motherfuckers was in. They was on an island on the other side of Haiti. That shit was a little too nice. They was on the tourist side of Haiti. It was.
They was in DR then.
Them motherfuckers, from what I saw. But I'm gonna do a little spoiler on it. Look Louisiana King coming in 2 hours late. hold up, man. From what I saw,
So,
it was the Mayans. It was the Mayans. I'm just gonna leave that. It was the
okay.
Mayans.
Okay.
But listen to me, bro. It was a great movie. I will watch it again. I don't recommend 3D though. It really wasn't worth 3D. It wasn't worth 3D.
This nigga watched it in 3D.
Yeah, I watched it.
3D.
Yeah, I watched it in 3D. I had no choice. I didn't get to pick.
You want the glasses?
On top of
Yeah,
my
that's
glasses.
what I'm saying. So with the glasses, no.
On top of my glasses too. Y'all laughing like y'all get to pick.
Yeah, I ain't get a chance to pick. I just
Y'all laughing. Okay, so y'all lady, you going out? You get to pick.
we would have had him on Tuzo. We would have had him on Tuzo.
Thank you.
I'm about to say, boy, are you crazy? Boy, with my old lady, boy, I couldn't pick.
I ain't get to pick. Shit. I ain't want to do 3D. We ain't watching this 3D. I ain't going. What I'm gonna do?
No, my favorite excuse though. No, the favorite excuse I always got for the girlfriend. Look, boy, I already wore glasses. Boy, I ain't wearing no damn 3D glasses, boy. You crazy?
You don't have to wear them. This movie looked fine without them. But it was certain things. Yeah, I put the 3Ds on top of mine. It was alright. But it's not worth the 3D. The 3D experience ain't worth it. Not for certain movies. Maybe for Jurassic Park or something like that. But for that one, it really wasn't worth it.
Yeah, man.
But I'm telling you, it was a great game. It was a great movie. All right, we're gonna come back later, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, and we're gonna do our predictions. Hey, Louisiana, everybody, man, y'all. I'm gonna set it up to where everybody know what time we come on, man. Stop coming in 2 hours late. Told you I ain't doing 3 hours forecast. 3 hours forecast.
You definitely want me to come in Wednesday because I actually on the opposite end. I actually think we're gonna win the game.
All right, well we'll talk about that. All right. Love you guys, man. LJ, take us out, man.
Yo, y'all tune in later on this week. We're gonna give our predictions to the game, man. Big shout out to Cam Kitchens for showing us love this weekend or whatever like that, man. All the players that gave shout outs for the channel, man. And yeah, man, we finna try to get this win against Clemson. So
and there, yeah, you need to do that. LJ got all the players to give CWO shout outs, man. You know everybody, motherfuckers. Since you know everybody, record on your phone to get some CWO shout outs.
I'm going to tailgate. I got you, bro.
All right. All right, man, I'll see y'all next week, man. Love y'all, man. We up out here, man.
No problem.
All right.